up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop. Oh my God, been in my ear the whole time. I hope it didn't mess up the sound. Here today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3, Episode 4. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys. So Briscoe's Party. That shit was so fucking funny. So, Julian and MJ are over there arguing, and it is distressing your girl, La Negra. She is over there. Did you guys see her face when she was crying? She was like, it was like tears, and her face was she was all like, that shit was funny to me. I said, oh, she was so distressed and upset about them arguing. She just didn't know what to do with herself. And they was like, hey, can somebody get her some water? She's hyperventilating. Once MJ and Julian realized that, their girl over there was having a problem, MJ come over there. He's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? When you guys were arguing, I can't breathe. Well, he sit down with her. Come on, baby. You gonna be all right. All right. They was like, you was doing all of that yelling over there, and she was getting so upset. And he was like, I don't care. When she was out in Los Angeles, she had told me about him trying to slide in the bed with her. He was drunk. Oh my God, why would you say that? Okay, come on, let's go. La Negra, I'm gonna need you to get control of your crazy ass man. He crazy on the hoe. We're gonna discuss him in a little while. So they leave. We jump over there to Hood Brat, and Hood Brat, she's telling Joy how Nikki Natural, who's supposed to be her homegirl, she's telling her how Nikki Natural said that she was better than everybody, as a rapper. She was better than all them other bitches that was at the events. And she was like, wait a minute, my girl Suki was there. You saying you was better than Suki too? Yep, I was better than Suki. I said all of them. Now, isn't that what rappers do? They're quite braggadocious, right? If I don't say I'm the best, then who the hell will? I don't understand why this is taken so, heavily. Suki was like, what? She gonna say she was better than me? She gonna say she was better? I said, oh, Lord. So you know what happens next, okay? Because remember, Nikki Natural is also at the party. She's over there with Brisco, and up walks Suki. So you gonna say that you was better than me? You was better than me at the event? Yeah, bitch, that's what I said, because that's how I feel. I'm me. So I feel like I'm better than you. You can think you better than me. It don't matter. Now, Bucky and her hair was also over there talking, and Bucky and her hair sees how Suki just comes up to Nikki Natural, and Bucky and her hair was like, wait a minute, sis. Will you calm down? It ain't even that serious. Oh, why does she say that, honey? Now Suki done turned her attention on her. Can you quit talking to me, old lady? I got this right here. So then she starts going off with on Bucky and her hair, and Bucky and her hair was like, okay, bitch, you want nigga here. Y'all know Bucky and her hair ain't never missing the opportunity to fight somebody. So when Suki throws her hand up or something, and her shawl or something flies in Bucky and her hair's face, well, now we on. Okay, here come the crazy 88s, and Suki is yelling at her, bitch, I'll fuck you up. And Bucky and her hair was like, oh, bitch, I'll fuck you up. And we is arguing. There's all this commotion. Bucky and her hair is laughing because, you know what, this is just a walk in the park for her. Gone, old hoe. As the crazy 88s walk her out of the room, Suki told her she was gonna call animal control on her ass. Now let's jump over to Prima Donna and all her business ventures, you guys. She said that she's in Miami now, and she's bringing all her business there as well. That's right, the lemon pepper, the waist trainer, the pressure cooker. I said, how random are these businesses that she has? I guess she was just like, whatever the fuck works. Anyways, she sits down with her girl Miami Tip, and Miami Tip is on a whole nother page. If we can compare this Miami Tip to the first season Miami Tip, just a complete 180, right? Prima Donna starts telling her how the event was such a mess, and how Suki got into a fight and was yelling and screaming and carrying on, and Miami Tip was like, yes, I know she's quite the hood booger, but I'm working on it. We trying to get it together. She just makes it very difficult. She puts the shit in jeopardy each and every time. Okay, but Miami Tip just wants to talk to Prima Donna about the fact that they was girls. Okay, they was close and everything, and then Prima Donna, she just up and ran to Atlanta. Didn't say nothing, didn't talk to her while she was in Atlanta. And Prima Donna was like, look, got that full hustler's mentality. When she sees it's an opportunity and the money is somewhere, and she got to go get it. So she just packed her shit up and she went down there so she can get to it. That's what the focus was on, was her hustle. lemon pepper waist trainers pressure cooker. So she didn't mean nothing by it, Miami Tip. Don't take it personally. And anyway, she's back in Miami now, so she bringing all her business back, and we can be best good girlfriends again. And this time we both elevated, so both of them are doing better now. Is Miami Tip on a radio show out there? What is she doing, you guys? Now Miami Tip sits down with Suki. They're gonna have seafood. Okay, Miami Tip is already there, and of course Suki comes in there screaming the way she can be quite ignorant. You know, they always explain it that, you know, the way that they came up and, you know, always having to fight for their rights or making sure that they're respected and all of that. And then you just turn around and do shit like this. It doesn't make me respect you. Not in the way that I think that you are wanting the respect, you know? But I mean, I get it. Suki is trying to be funny as well, but it just comes off. It's not funny. It's not funny, sis. But whatever. She comes in, she wants crab legs, she wants mussels, she wants clams, she wants shrimp. Fine. They fix her food. Then she tells Miami Tip how she was offended by what Nikki Natural said, you know, that said that she was better than her. I mean, there's plenty of people out there that think they're better than you, Suki. You gonna fight all of them? Then she tells her how Bucky in her hair was there, and she tried to jump in with her big ass teeth. Okay, bitch, can you get out my face with your veneers? When's the last time you brushed your teeth? I did laugh a little bit, you guys. Then she gonna say, and then one of them broke ass pussy ass hoes stole my phone. And I was just like, you don't have Find My Phone on your computer? You don't have an app that actually tracks your phone like most people should? I mean, it is a free app. So she don't know which one of them broke ass pussy ass hoes stole her phone. Miami Tip was like, girl, we'll get you another phone. Come on, we gonna take this to the next level. And we can't do this if you're gonna be running around fighting with Nikki Natural and whatnots. Suki wanna take it to them streets. So I don't really know how much Miami Tip is gonna be able to wrangle her in without getting down to her level. Sometimes you just gotta talk to a bitch like a bitch and talk to a nigga like a nigga and just try to get them to understand you on their level. Okay, because maybe you just a little too elevated for her, Miami Tip. Now, speaking of Nikki Natural, she and Bucky in her hair have become friends because, well, Bucky in her hair didn't like the way everybody was trying to jump on Nikki Natural, or the way Suki had approached her anyway. She meets out with Nikki Natural. She's just hanging out with her. Nikki got her kids with her. You know, they playing basketball, and she tells us about her kids. She has 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. I said, we kind of figured that. Bucky in her hair says she don't fight other people's battles, but she just don't like the way that they was treating Nikki Natural. So that's why she's her friend. Nikki says, well, you know, in that whole tussle, I took that bitch's phone. And Bucky in her hair said, what? You did? Yep. And we see the clip where she takes her phone and puts it with herself. And it looked like an iPhone. So I was just like, but she took it so she wanted to teach Suki not to run up on her ass like that. So Joy says that even though she ain't really feeling Nikki Natural like that, she do want Trick to be happy. And she got to at least let Trick know that she got her information incorrect when she told him about Briscoe. So she goes over to the house, and, you know, Trick is outside with his kids. They playing basketball. And she was just like, let me talk to you for a second. So she tells him what happened. Okay, she got it wrong. Briscoe did not sleep with Nikki Natural. They really was truly just kicking it. Trick said he ain't even care about none of that because he didn't let Nikki Natural go. And she was just like, why? You know, what is it that you want? And he said, look in the mirror. I said, nigga, no, you're not trying to get romantic. I said, girl, you ain't getting back with Trick Daddy, are you? I mean, they been a couple. They don't act like they want to be away from each other. So, you know, I will never understand it, but you know, the heart wants what it wants. And he tells us in the confessional that he realizes that he still loves Joy. Joy says, yeah, I don't know about all of that, but we can at least try to be friends. Okay, let's work on that now. I mean, Joy is a beautiful girl. Maybe Trick should try to work it out with her. I mean, that would be, ooh, I still can't picture somebody be, let me not be mean, but Then we see Hood Brat, and Hood Brat is working with Briscoe. They're at the studio. She want to know what's going on with him and Nikki Natural, and, you know, all that shit that went on. And he said, yeah, you know, I'm going to have to talk to Trick because he don't want Trick to think that he was fucking on Nikki Natural if he wasn't really doing that, you know, and that's his girl. He does respect Trick, so you're going to have a conversation. But anyways, they get to talking about him going to jail and how he feel bad when he went away to school. Let Jimmy tell it. When he went away to school, and he abandoned his family. So now he's trying to really make sure that he's there for them, get the glow up and all of that. And she says, I know exactly how you feel. My sister killed herself, and I had to help take care of her kids, and that's why I really just go really, really hard, because I know that I'm doing this for a purpose. I'm doing it for them. Briscoe said, well, you got a lot of work to do. She says, yeah, that's why she's going on this tour with Trina, and that's gonna really just kind of help her get put on the map. More people recognize her, she can get more money. Now later on we see her at the park with the kids. All right, and it's a niece and a nephew. She sits down with them and she tells them how her focus is just to be the best auntie that they got. And the little girl was like, are you about to start crying again? Like, I have a feeling that, old hood brat probably gets quite upset and gets emotional around these kids. If you guys don't stop stressing these little ass kids out, these kids don't want to know that you got to do all of this work to help them. They just want you to be there. Your niece and nephew are like 7 and 8 years old. What the fuck they need to know? That's why I go to work, and that's why I be, gone all the time. I be at the bar, and I be at the strip club, and I be doing this, and I be rapping, and don't nobody need all that stress in their lives. Grown people, quit telling your kids all the fucking business. That's why these kids are so damn stressed out too. They carrying the weight of their world and your world on their shoulders. No kid should have to deal with all that. So I'm just sitting there going like, I wish this girl would stop telling them all of this. But she tells them that she's going to be there for them. She knows that they want to live with her, and she's going to be able to do that eventually. So just hold on. Let her just get some things in order. That's all you had to say, girl. All that other you ain't had to do. Now, Amara la Negra. This is the day after the event where MJ and Julian got into it with each other. All right, and she's out on the patio, and MJ comes out there. How you doing, baby? You doing all right? She says she thinks she was having an anxiety attack. He was like, look, everything that man has been doing to you has been real fucked up. And I know I promised I wouldn't say anything, but I've been wanting to confront him about that shit a long time ago. You should have if you wanted to, okay? He knew that you was her boyfriend. So handle that. All this other shit you doing is so unnecessary, though, and you really shouldn't be doing any of it. That conversation was between you and I. Why say something? And he was just like, I'm sorry, but I had to do what I had to do. She tells us that it was just a drunken mistake, that Julian didn't mean anything by it. Nothing happened to me other than being a little uncomfortable. So MJ says, look, I've been wanting to get at Julian because he's a horrible manager, and you shouldn't have to be going through this with him. So he's going on, and she was just like, oh my God, he is going to be so angry. He was like, so the fuck what? See, this is the thing here. For whatever reason, Julian and Amara la Negra, they have an emotional connection. They might not have a romantic connection, but they have an emotional connection. In the meantime, you trying to be in this relationship with this fuck nigga who feels like he should have all the rights to tell you what to do about your career. And this is probably the problem with Amara la Negra. Okay, you have opened yourself up to just let any man come in and tell you what to do in your career. Be it Julian, MJ, or probably somebody else if they decided to do that. So he's all mad. He gonna be mad. So what? Put yourself in my shoes. Nigga, what shoes are that? The one she bought you? She was like, I've been working hard to gain the momentum that I had, and now it's all going to go away. I'm going to lose my endorsements. I'm going to lose my deals. He said, so what? Listen, enough of him. Okay, see, that's the whole thing. He got you so brainwashed into thinking that you can't survive without him. I said, oh yeah. So, out goes Julian, in walks MJ. Oh, he is so annoying. Why can't she see that this man is trying to control her life? He was like, you don't need him as a manager, okay? Your people here. Your mama's here. I'm here. We can help you. Oh, yeah, Amara la Negra, let your mother and MJ be your manager. He tell her that he fed up and that they gonna go and see a lawyer so she can get her ass from up under him. And what does Amara la Negra say? Okay. I said, see, that's the problem right there, Amara la Negra. You ain't never gonna get ahead if you let motherfuckers tell you what to do all the time. But whatever, we go see this attorney. And she tells him that she's thinking about leaving Julian. And the lawyer says, okay, well, I've been talking to Julian's people. Julian said that's 100% fine if you decide to part ways with him. However, he's going to have control of your masters. And she was just like, my masters, why would he do this? I worked really hard for my music. And I was just like, oh God, she's about to get herself worked up again. She said that she feels betrayed that Julian is her friend and that he's doing that to her. Well, you know, in business, maybe you don't need to work with your friends. Julian is my friend. He should know that he can't do this to me. Anything Julian asks me to do, I do it. If he say, go throw yourself off the bridge, I go throw myself off the bridge. I trust him and I do that. You can't do this to me. The lawyer was just like, okay, listen, let's not throw no selves over bridges just yet. Okay, we still discussing with the lawyers. I'm just telling you what's on the table right now. You didn't know she was about to go there with all her drama. I said, oh, there's plenty more, lawyer. There's plenty more. MJ tells her that she needs to get her life together, that she needs to take control of it. Okay, yeah, and that means getting rid of you too. Joseline goes to meet with Trina and Joy for drinks. So you could tell that Joseline don't even care about nothing on this show. She's just there for shits and giggles. Get her little check and go. I'm not mad. Joseline was just like, I'm so glad that we came for drinks because we go so fucking hard. Did you hear that they didn't bleep out fucking? I said, I rewound it again. I said, she said fucking hard. But it was right when Joy was coming in, so the editor may have missed it. Anyways, Joy get to telling them how it was such a mess at Briscoe's party and, you know, Nikki Natural and all of this that was going on there. Suki and Bucky and her hair got into it, and Prima Donna was there. Oh, you mean Prima $2? No, Prima Donna. Prima $2. She done went from Piggly to $2. Is that who y'all talking about? Trina was just like, I forgot you guys didn't like each other. Like, what is the problem there? I don't like bitches with bad attitudes, and I don't like bitches who do bad things to people. Prima Donna did some shit. Remember I was telling you guys about the whole crackhead, calling Joseline crackheads and making the t-shirts and all that. Had all them people wearing it. So, yeah, Joseline ain't forgot that. You messing up people's names, they character out there. Trina says, well, I didn't know that you guys was fighting like that. Well, I know, I get it. She's a little mad. I'm a little cuter. I'm a little skinnier. I'm a little younger. I'm a little flyer. Trina says, oh, but Joseline, that might just be the old times. Maybe you guys get around each other, you gonna be fine. Joseline was just like, once a pig, always a pig. That bitch ain't changed. Well, she heard that she was having a party for all of her things, and Trina's gonna go to it, and Joseline was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna send her a gift. I'm gonna walk that bitch like a dog. So later on, we see Prima Donna at this party. Honey is lemon pepper, is waist trainers, is pressure cookers. That's what we are all gathered here for. Everybody's wearing white for new beginnings. Prima Donna has on green for money. And yeah, we gonna do this at this here party. Briscoe and Trick is there, and Briscoe does make it a point to go and apologize to Trick. I just want you to know that I didn't fuck on Nikki Natural, so I don't want you to think that. And Trick says, oh, don't even worry about it. I ain't even messing with that girl no more anyway. Okay, Briscoe says, well, what would you think about me and Joy? What if we was kicking it? What if we decided to go on a date? Now, this is a little different for Trick. Oh, you and Joy? I said, oh. Even though that Briscoe is cute, when I was looking at him, I was like, oh, he is cute in the face, y'all. I can see why Joy, and I think they would be a cute little couple. Prima Donna walks up and she's mad that Trick Daddy don't have on white. I said, that is his white. It was, dingy and all of that. He had some white on. That's the best he could do. So she's fussing at him. While she's fussing, Miami Tick walk in, and she's all gussied up, and everybody's all impressed. Oh boy, that Miami Tick cleans up well. Okay, she comes over. She knows she looking good too, and everybody kind of looking her up and down like, okay, Miami, I see you, girl. So Prima Donna, now it's time to get this show on the road. So she goes up on her little stage and she got her microphone and she's telling all the guests there, thanks for coming. We're going to have like a raffle, so people can win some of her stuff that's out there. And then all of a sudden we see this truck backing up. It's all doot, doot, doot. And she was trying to talk, but she sees this truck and she's like, am I tripping, or is it like a truck just backing in the damn party? Okay. All of a sudden, the side illuminates, and who's there but... What's up, Prima Pigly? It's your girl, the Puerto Rican princess, Joseline Hernandez. Since you in my city, since you in my town, I decided to get a gift for you. Go on and open up and see what I got for you. Miami Tip was like, girl, don't you open that bag. Prima Donna goes over there and has the people open up the bag, and they pull out a pan, and it has like a skewered pig. Like, a little tiny old pig. I said, you couldn't at least have somebody make a big ass, like the people that make the parade floats or something. You couldn't have them make, you got this big old truck, and then you got this little pan of pig in the back, and you motherfucker wasn't even cooked or nothing. I was just like, oh my God, this is so stupid. That's the gift for Miss Prima Piggy. Let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Rox. The channel's for It's Rox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.